Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you. I'm Steve Morris, Chairman of the Cabarrus County Board of Commissioners. Your presence here today means a great deal to us, and we thank you for being here. Today, you will hear from Honorable Superior Court Judge Marty McGee, who has served as the Chief Administrator for Justice in our community for over 20 years. You'll also meet Jason Harris, Project Executive at Messer Construction, which has been integral in getting us to moments like we're celebrating today. Before we get started, I want to take the big risk of trying to introduce some of our elected officials that are here. We're happy to have our entire Board of Commissioners with us today. Commissioner Diane Honeycutt, Commissioner Barbara Strang, Commissioner Blake Kiger, and Commissioner Lynn Hsu. In addition to that, we've got a number of folks from some of our municipalities as well as our justice system. We're happy to have Bill Baggs with us today, Clerk of Court. We also have Judges Wilhelm, Canoose, Hamby, Grossman, and McGee. So I'm not sure who is taking care of all the business over at the courthouse because they're all with us here today. We're also happy to have Sheriff Van Shaw with us this morning, and also Representative Larry Pittman from the North Carolina House. Larry, there's Larry. Larry's been assisting us with some funding from Raleigh on this project as well. So we very much appreciate that. We have Concord Mayor Bill Dush with us, Concord City Manager Lloyd Payne, Concord Council Person Jennifer Parsley, as well as Councilman Brian King. From the City of Kannapolis, we have City Manager Mike Legg here. From Harrisburg, Troy Selberg. And we're also glad to have Georgia Lozier from Congressman Richard Hudson's office with us. Now, any elected official that's here that I missed, if you will please raise your hand, or you can come to the podium and make a speech. We'll make it your choice. We're also happy to have Chief Gary Gasick from the Concord Police Department with us this morning. Appreciate you being here. We're here to celebrate the redefining of downtown Concord. Yes, this structure provides a solution to continued increase in court traffic, but it's more than that. The expansion and update will serve as a symbol of growth and resilience. Today, we celebrate taking one more step towards the fulfillment of a vision that began years ago. We're proud of how far we've come, and we look forward to the impact this transformation will have on all of us. The county is proud to lead this project, and we thank our courthouse partners, including Silling Architects, Messer Construction, court officials, the DA's office, Clerk of Court's office, the Sheriff's office, City of Concord, Downtown Concord Development Corporation, and the businesses that play an integral role in seeing this vision through. With that, I'd like to welcome our first speaker, the Honorable Superior Court Judge Marty McGee.
Thank you to the county for inviting me to speak today, and more importantly, thank you for allowing us on that side of the street to participate in the process of designing and building this building. Before being notified of this event, I had never heard of a topping out ceremony. When it was explained to me, I thought of our founders framing our Constitution that hot summer in Philadelphia in 1787, and the North Carolinians framing our three state constitutions over the years. They provided the principles of the rule of law and of self-government by our citizens that we are called upon to put into action. On this ground and within that frame, we and generations to come will be responsible for using those guiding principles to provide justice. equal treatment under law. May all of us and those to come always strive within those walls to be equal to the task. This building and the time and treasure to create it is a manifestation of our community's commitment to the cause of justice. It is being built the Cabarrus way, with listening, leadership, collaboration, and a dedication to doing things the right way. It shall be a building suitable to the high calling of our courts and the expectations of our community. May God bless this place and those who will gather there. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge McGee. And now I'd like to introduce Jason Harris with Messer Construction, who will speak on the logistics of this project.
Thanks, everyone. As Steve said, I'm Jason Harris with Messer Construction. We're very excited to be here today. It's a very significant event in the progress of the job, and we're happy to celebrate that with all of you, so thanks for being here, first and foremost. I did a little bit of research going into this event. It's interesting that the American Society of Steel Contractors has no history of where a topping out party comes from. So I thought it'd be interesting to find that, but unfortunately there's nothing on that. But what they did say is it's become a time-honored tradition amongst major steel projects throughout our country to celebrate the finish elevation of a highest member or the topping out of the last member. As you see on the beam over here today, we have a host of different logos. The logos represent the majority of the different partners that have taken place in helping us to design and ultimately build this project. Additionally, we had a topping or a signatory ceremony yesterday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon where a whole host of folks decided to take the time to come sign this beam, which is really cool to us. We had folks from the local residents here in Concord to county commissioners, as well as the contractors, designers, and many other folks that wanted to take part in this great ceremony today. So one thing that seems a little odd that many of you might not know the story of is there is a tree located right in the center of this beam, and there is a story behind that. So the tree signifies a safe structure erection process, which we are happy to say has taken place here with no serious injuries or incidents, and also serve as a good luck charm for the future residences of the courthouse. I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the design efforts that have gone into getting us to this point today. For well over a year ahead of us starting on site, the Silling team, amongst all of our other design partners, worked very hard to develop the structure that you see here today. In particular, a couple of key notes. Lynch Mikens, our structural engineer, worked incredibly hard with our team through the first 3 months of this year, reviewing over 2,000 drawings detailing every beam, column, girder, and different connection that resides within that structure behind you. So we appreciate their efforts very greatly. Kleinfelder's our third-party inspector on the project. They've been here full-time since October of last year, reviewing soil conditions, foundations, and all the different structural elements to ensure conformance with our construction documents and a long-lasting building for the residents of Cabarrus County. We owe all of our design team a great debt of gratitude. We started structural steel erection behind us on March 29th of this year. Since that time, the crews that are standing up on the second floor have put in more than 10,000 man-hours worth of effort to get to this point. Blake, you beat me to the punch. That's okay. So we've got 10,000 man-hours put in place, over 5,000 steel members up in the elevation of that building, and over 1,200 tons of material. These crews have worked tirelessly 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day since that time, and we owe them a great debt of gratitude. Thank you. All right, in closing, we do have a long time and a long way to go here before we reach the ribbon cutting ceremony, which we're very much looking forward to sometime next year. But with that said, we're happy to celebrate this milestone. Thank you for being here today, and we look forward to many more milestones to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. I mentioned at our commission meeting last night that I have received unsolicited comments from many courthouse employees, other people involved in the project, complimenting Jason and Messer in the way that they have worked together with our folks and tried to accommodate some of the inconveniences that obviously comes about, so we very much appreciate that. I'd like to direct your attention now to the beam. The American flag represents the patriotism we share. The pine tree stands for life and vitality. You may also notice signatures from a variety of stakeholders in this project. Those belong to our courthouse workers, elected officials, local businesses and organizations, and the entire Cabarrus community. Each signature represents support for the project itself and its legacy for us all. But the people we really want to thank are the contractors themselves, some of them which are standing on the second floor behind you. They make it look easy, but we know this job is a massive undertaking. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now let's stand for the raising of the beam. As the expansion and renovations progress over the next few years, we invite you to go on this journey with us. You can follow frequent updates on our social media at Cabarrus County. Tune in to Cabco TV on Spectrum Channel 22 and join our Board of Commissioner meetings on the first and third Monday of each month. We thank you for your time and interest in the Cabarrus County Courthouse project. We hope you all have a great day. We do have some refreshments over to my left, so we hope you'll enjoy some of those before you leave. Thank you.